We are beginning with the quiz now, participants. Welcome to each and everyone present here. The rules for the first round. This is a non-passable round. Each correct answer fetches you 10 points. There is no negative marking. The quizmaster's decision is final in case of any issues arising. Time limit for answering each question is 15 seconds, starting from the question has been completely read. Team Orion is requested to pick.
Before we begin with it, could you please tell the chronological order of the team which you are following?
The round one is a general round. Second round is connect. Third round is bet, and the fourth round is the buzzer.
And I'm assuming one question per team, or 6 questions in each round.
For this round, you'll get one question. Each team would answer one question, and I would request Team Orion to choose between
Yes, we just want to ask like which is the number of each team, like in which order the team should answer.
The first is Orion, second is Andromeda, third is Tucana, fourth is Draco, fifth is Sirius, and sixth is Origo.
Okay, thank you.
I had a doubt if we had to discuss with our teammates, how do we do that? Like, do we do that in the meeting itself, or like?
You can use the chat.
Oh, cool.
Quizmaster, I'm in call with my teammate. I hope that's not a problem.
Yeah, that's no issues. But your video should be on.
Yeah, and my
yes, my
teammate
video is
and
on.
I are in the same place, so I don't think that.
Yeah, no problem. We don't have any issues. Orion, could you please pick an option?
Yes. Pi, we choose pi.
A black hole and its shadow have been captured in an image for the first time. A historic feat by an international network of radio telescope called X. X is an international collaboration whose support in the US includes the National Science Foundation. Identify X.
Event Horizon Telescope. Hello?
That's the correct answer.
Okay.
Andromeda, now it's your chance to choose.
I guess we'll choose Alpha.
Okay, Alpha. X is the largest and the most powerful telescope. Will be launched in 2021. The world's largest and the most powerful space telescope unfolded its giant golden mirror for the last time on Earth on Tuesday, a key milestone before the $10 billion. Identify X.
The James Webb Telescope, James Webb Space Telescope.
That's absolutely the right answer. Team Tucana, it's your turn.
We'll go with Delta.
The X is now accepted to be approximately 1.4 times the mass of Sun. Any white dwarf planet with less than this mass will stay a white dwarf forever, while a star that exceeds this mass is destined to end its life in that most violent explosion, a supernova. Identify X. Your timer has begun.
Chandrasekhar's limit.
That's the correct answer. I request Stream Draco to choose now.
Well, we will be going with theta. He said theta. He said, all right, no problem.
I'm sorry for the mistake, your voice was not audible. But anyways, the Royal Society of Chemistry honored his life and work, the first ever chemical landmark plaque outside Europe. He was the founder of Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals, India's first pharmaceutical company.
This is Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray. This is Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray of Bengal.
Very eager to answer, and that's absolutely the correct answer. I request Sirius now to choose.
What else is left now? I think it's gamma and theta, right?
Gamma and theta is left.
We'll go with theta.
X was the first metal to be isolated by electrolysis by the English chemist Sir Humphrey Davy when he obtained the element in 1904 by decomposing molten X hydroxide with a voltaic battery. Name the element.
Potassium.
Is the correct answer. Origa, it's your time to answer now.
Yeah.
X was a British physical chemist who discovered 4 gases, neon, argon, krypton, and xenon, and showed that they, with helium and radon, formed an entire family of new elements, the noble gases. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 1904 in recognition for his achievement. Name X. Your time is running out.
Faraday. We'll take a guess.
I'm sorry, it's the wrong answer, but it was a good guess. All right, moving ahead. Okay, the next round is a correct round. The rules are as follows. This is a non-passable round. Each correct answer fetches 25 points, whereas a wrong answer will fetch a -5. Not answering will not lead to a deduction of points. Each team will be given a set of pictures, and they must give their answer along with a valid explanation as to how the given pictures relate to the answer. And as usual, my decision is final.
Well, are all the questions direct in this round, or
Yes,
can
they
we
are
count?
direct. The first question is to Orion. Team Orion, first question is to you.
क्या हो? Is it Pierre Curie?
Sorry, that's the incorrect answer. -5 to Team Orion. The answer was Marie Curie, actually. All right. Next question to Team Andromeda. Connect the following pictures.
Uh, uh, just give us a sec. We're discussing.
Sure, but time is running out.
We are connecting helium.
That is incorrect. The answer to this is there are types of quarks. There's strange, there's up, there's down, there's top, and there's charm. All right. The next question to Team Tucana. Connect the following pictures.
It is Salim Ali, the Birdman of India.
I will need a little bit more of a connect between the two pictures. Team Tucana.
He is the Birdman of India, and he is an ornithologist. That is the explanation we can give.
Could you tell me something about the bird at least?
About the bird. Just a second, we are discussing. So, yeah.
Team Tucana, your time is up. Do you have an answer ready? -5. The correct answer is that was the bird which Salim Ali shot down, which sparked his interest in ornithology. Next question is to Team Draco. Connect the following questions. Pictures. Team Draco, your time is running out.
We will be going with koala.
Could you please repeat your answer?
Just a second, we need to have a look at what's written over there. But body covered rays usually have tails and four limits. Young stuck from memory present to the birth. This is kangaroo. We're going kangaroo. That's.
I'm sorry, that's the incorrect answer. The above picture is of a mammal that was the first to go extinct due to global warming. That's -5 to Team Draco. The mammal's name is Bramble K. Meloman. The next connect question is to Team Sirius. Connect the following picture.
Not attempting the question will not lead to negative marks, right?
No, it will not lead to negative marks.
Yeah, we are not attempting.
All right, that's a 0 to Team Sirius. The answer is that is a Salazar pit viper. It was discovered in Arunachal Pradesh. It was named after Salazar Slytherin, the founder of the Slytherin house in Hogwarts. Okay, the last question of the round is to Team Origa. Connect the following pictures.
Okay. So it's the answer that's Donald Trump, Rosalind Franklin, and a new. DNA picture, I guess. So is it like the connect is like male counterparts taking the credit for the discovery of a female scientist? Was I audible? Hello. So is the connect DNA?
I'm sorry, was I audible?
No, you went.
Okay, hello. I'm audible now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, the answer was incorrect. The correct answer was 51. That picture shown below is a picture, it's known as photo 51, using which the structure of DNA was found out by Rosalind Franklin.
Okay.
And the first picture was supposed to symbolize Area 51.
Okay. Good.
All right, so with this, we come to the end of the first 2 rounds of the quiz.
Excuse me,
Yes.
we won't get any marks for recognizing Salim Ali. We are Team Tukana.
You were supposed to connect the pictures, not identify them. I'm sorry. All right, I'll be reading the marks out. Please give me a moment to tabulate the scores. All right, so after the first 2 rounds, the scores are as follows. Orion is with 5 points, Andromeda is with 5 points, Tucana is with 5 points, Draco is with 5 points, Sirius is with 10 points, and Auriga is with -5 points. All right, we move on to the second half of the quiz. Round 3 is called Bet. The rules are as follows. This is a non-passable round. Each team must place a bet before answering their allotted question, ranging from 10 to 50 points. If they answer correctly, they are awarded the points they bet. But if they answer incorrectly, the same number of points will be deducted from the team's score. A team may choose not to answer, and in that case, no points will be deducted from their score. The time limit for each question is 20 seconds. Failing to place a bet before you answer the question will result in a default bet of 10 points. The quizmaster's decision is final in case of any issues arising. All right, so
Can you
we
tell the
follow the
number
same.
of rounds which are there?
There are a total of 4 rounds. So we'll begin with Team Orion again. Team Orion, your question is on the screen. X is the world's largest nocturnal species of primate, native to Madagascar Island. They are nocturnal and spend most of their life in trees and are classified as endangered. Name X.
Going for a 50.
All right.
Is it II? AYE.
I will give that to you. It's a plus 50 to Team Orion. The answer is an II lemur. All right. The next question is to Team Andromeda. ISRO S-band SAR payload of X was off. Of X. Identify X. I'll give you a hint for this question. X is a mission.
Just 1 second, we'll answer. We're discussing.
Yeah, all right.
ISRO S-band SR payload of X was of by Chairman Ittad US on March 4th, 2021. March 2021. 4th March. We'll bet for 20 points the NSR mission.
That is the correct answer. Plus 20 to team Andromeda. The next question is to team Tucana. This is a bitter white crystalline xanthine alkaloid that is also a psychoactive stimulant. It was isolated from Java in 1820 by a German chemist, Friedrich Ferdinand Runge, and in 1821 by French chemists working independently, vis-a-vis by Pierre-Jean Robiquet and by Pierre-Joseph Pelletier and Joseph Benjamin Cravitau. Identified the substance.
We bet for 15. The answer we guess
I'm
is
sorry, excuse me.
caffeine.
How much did you bet? How much did you bet?
For 50. 50.
50.
Yeah.
All right. And your answer was?
We guess it as caffeine.
All right. That is the right answer. That's a plus 50 to team Tucana. The next question is to team Draco. Recently, billionaire Jeff Bezos went to the edge of space on his aerospace company Dash's rocket. He also took with him his brother Mark, an 82-year-old female pilot, Wally Funk, that NASA rejected from its space.
Yeah. So we are going with 50 points. So the name of the company is Blue Origin, and the name of the rocket was New Shepard rocket ship. Basically.
I'll give it to you. I was looking for Blue Origin, but yeah, I'll give it to you. That's a plus 50 to team Draco. The next question is to team Qrious. The above picture depicting the hand and the wedding ring of the discoverer's wife was taken on November 8, 1895 by a physics professor named Dash while studying electrical rays. The world was initially dubious about the man's discovery. However, he went on to receive the 1901 Nobel Peace Prize in Physics, and his findings are now considered one of the greatest discoveries in the history of science. This was the beginning of a very commonly used procedure in medicine. Name the procedure and the discoverer.
We are betting for 50, 50.
50, 30.
Okay, we are betting for 30, 30.
All right, 30.
Yeah, the procedure is Roentgen and the discoverer is Roentgen.
No, procedure.
Could you please repeat your answer once?
Roentgen is the discoverer and procedure is CAT scan.
The discoverer was right, but the procedure was wrong. I'll give you half points. I'll give you half points. That's plus 25 to team Qrious. The discoverer William Roentgen, but the procedure was an X-ray, not a CAT scan.
They said 30 points.
Okay, so 15. I'm sorry, my bad. It's a plus 15. The discoverer was right, but the procedure was wrong. So I'll give you a plus 15. The last question of this round is to Team Origa. Santa's sleigh moves at approximately dash 3,000 times the speed of sound. For purposes of comparison, the fastest man-made vehicle on Earth, the Ulysses space probe, moves at a pokey 27.4 miles per hour. A conventional reindeer can run at tops 15 miles per hour. So you have to give the speed at which, the approximate speed at which Santa's sleigh moves.
miles per second.
That is the correct answer, but you did not bet. You will be getting only a plus 10. So this is a plus 10 to Team Origa. Team Tukana, T. Aditya, and you are requested to turn on your video.
Yeah, it's on now. It became off by mistake, I believe.
All right, we'll begin with the last round. That's the buzzer round. If all the teams could just press their buzzers once to confirm that you're still in the
Could we
buzzer
get the
room.
points?
Yes?
Could we get the points?
Sure, but until then, could all the teams please check if their buzzers are working?
My
Click on
buzzer
your
is not
buzzers.
working. It's not fine.
Yeah, it's working.
So, are you going to tell the scores now?
Yes, I will. But yeah, all right. Okay, so the scores are as follows. Team Orion is a team at 55 points. Team Andromeda is at 25 points. Team Tucana is at 55 points. Team Draco is at 55 points. Team Sirius is at 25 points. And Team Origa is at 5 points.
And how many questions are there in this round?
There are about 7 questions in this round.
7.
All right, so we begin with the buzzer round.
Before we begin with this, what does it mean when it shows ready on the screen? I'm not sure if I'm disconnected or
no. That means I've not activated the buzzer yet. So once I finish reading
it's from
the question,
your side. It's from your side, right?
It's from my side, yes. So once I activate the buzzer, you'll be able to buzz. And that's once I finish reading the question. All right, the rules are as follows. This is a passable round, but only the first 2 teams to buzz in will be allowed to answer. The buzzer will be activated only after the quizmaster finishes reading the question. A correct answer fetches a plus 20, while an incorrect answer fetches a minus 10. My decision will be final in any case of any issue arising. Are there any other doubts? All right, so we'll begin with the first question. Using X atoms, scientists recreated an ancient mathematical symbol that has been seen as far back as the 2nd century in Afghan Buddhist art. The symbol, called the Borromean rings, depicts 3 rings linked together. If any ring was removed, they would all come apart. Name the element X. Okay, Team Draco buzzed in first.
So this is lithium. Lithium.
That is the correct answer. That's a plus 20 to Team Draco. All right, moving on. The next question is on your screens. These acids are actually a class of compounds where the M and N chains can have different lengths and can contain saturation. They were named after the Greek figure diabolo, meaning to mislead, since they were particularly difficult to isolate using standard gas chromatography technique. One of the inventors, Professor Klein, also thought that they had horns like the devil, named Okay, Team Tukana, you buzz in first. Please answer.
It is diabolic acid.
I'll give that to you. That's a plus 20 to Team Tukana. All right, the next question is on your screen. The inventor of the X wasn't a shrewd businessman, a seller of sweets, or a dreamer looking to strike it rich in the beverage business. John Pemberton just wanted to cure headaches. A pharmacist by profession, Pemberton used two main ingredients in his hopeful headache cure: cocoa leaves and cola nuts. When his lab assistant accidentally mixed the two with carbonated water, the first Coke was in. I'm sorry, this question is cancelled. I'm sorry, there's some problem with this question. This question is cancelled. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Moving on to the next question. While many flights into space may have accidentally carried bacteria and other forms of life on board, the first living creatures intentionally sent into space were Dash. These were transported aboard a V-2 rocket on 20th February 1947. Team Draco has buzzed in first. Team Draco, please answer.
Fruit flies.
Please repeat your answer.
Fruit flies.
Okay,
Fruit
all right.
flies.
Yes, that is the correct answer. That's a plus 20 to Team Draco. All right, the next question. The Motorola A920 was released in 2003 as well and may have been the first smartphone with Dash. In May 2017, the Essential phone introduced the notch, the removal of part of the display to accommodate Dash. The iPhone X popularized this concept after its introduction in late 2017. Identify Dash. Team Draco has buzzed in first. Could you please answer?
Selfie camera which faces on the front on the mobile.
All right.
Selfie.
Yeah, that is correct. That's a plus 20 to Team Draco again. All right. The next question is on your screen. In 1879, R.W. Felkin witnessed a seemingly modern medical procedure being carried out by the witch doctors of Uganda. He published his observation, including the fact that the traditional healers used banana wine as a disinfectant and anesthetic, in the Edinburgh Medical Journal, along with a picture given below. Name the medical procedure. Team Draco was buzzed in again.
This is a Caesarean delivery procedure, which is called as Caesarean section, which is used in the delivery process of the children. So, well, that's my answer.
I'll give it to you. It's called a cesarean, but yeah, I'll give it to you. It's another plus 20 to Team Draco.
How many questions are left?
There's only one question left.
And what are the scores? Could you please tell us?
I'll let you know after the quiz. There's only one question left.
Okay.
Okay. Dash is the name given to one of the strongest inorganic superacids. It is made by mixing together antimony pentafluoride and fluorosulfonic acid. And it is so strong that it is capable of protonating even saturated alkenes like methane to produce carbonium ions. Give the common name of this acid. All right. Team Tukana buzzed first this time. Team Tukana.
We guess it as the fluoroantimonic acid.
That is the wrong answer. -10 to Team Tukana. The other teams will have another chance to get at the question. The buzzers will be active on your screen right. Team Origa has buzzed in next. Team Origa, your answer?
Aqua Regio.
That is also the incorrect answer. -10 to Team Origa. The correct answer to this question is magic acid. All right, with this we come to the end of the quiz. I will let you know about the scores and the standings in a minute. All right, so we are ready with the results. Team Origa scored -5 points. In the fourth position, there's a tie between Team Sirius and Team Andromeda with 25 points each. In third place, we have Team Orion with 55 points. In the second position, we have Team Tukana with 65 points. And the winners of today's quiz is Team Draco with 115 points. I would like to congratulate each one of the participants. They gave their best, and it's the experience that matters. Thank you.